Let's take a moment to look at the Cato tilt stand, how to assemble it, and also how to use it with the Cato plank. So when you get your Cato tilt stand, there's going to be 4 pieces inside of the box. There's a cross member, 2 uprights, and then 1 rod. To assemble it, it's quite simple. We're going to set the cross member down, put the uprights there. Now it doesn't matter which side the uprights go on. It does matter that this channel or this texture faces toward the middle. Now to lock it into place, I'm going to flip it over like this. Press down on one side. You will feel and hear it click into place. Move to the other side, do the same thing. And now it is assembled. Now to use it, first I'm going to show you without the Cato plank how the rod travels inside of the tilt stand here. So the top setting, there's a groove right here that the rod fits in. To move it to the next setting, we're going to follow the channel down to the next groove. And then to go to the bottom setting, we'll lift up just a little bit and then go down to that bottom setting. To remove the rod, we're just going to follow the channel back up. And there it is. Now to use it with the Cato plank, grab my Cato plank here. The Cato plank has a hole that goes through the middle of it. We're going to insert the rod. Usually it's easier to kind of flip it over like this. And then I can push down on that rod just a little bit to get it to go through the other side. And now the rod is inserted. To use it with the tilt stand, we're going to put it right here. Now that is the top setting. There's a lot of travel here, roughly 12 inches of motion. That's obviously too much for a puppy. So we're going to lower it down. We lift up just a little bit, follow the channel down. There's my middle setting. To go to the bottom, we lift up just a little bit. Now we're at the bottom setting. This is where I would start out, and actually before I even started here, I would get the puppy comfortable hopping on the Cato plank without the tilt stand at all. So no motion, just a solid platform. We're gonna treat the puppy when they get on that Cato plank. We're gonna make sure they're comfortable with it, that they're excited to work with it. Once they're at that point, then we're going to incorporate it with the tilt stand, and we're gonna start out at this lowest setting. I may even take something like a cushion or a pillow and put it underneath of here to really dampen the sound and the impact. But we take that little puppy, we teach them that they get a treat whenever they make the Cato plank move. That's really going to build confidence in them. If later on in life they're going to do agility, they're going to be much more prepared to do the teeter. If they're not going to be an agility dog, but they're going to do other things in life and they're going to be exposed to things moving and sound and impact and all those things, using the Cato plank with the tilt stand is going to make that puppy more prepared for life later on. So once they're comfortable with that lowest setting, then we can start moving it up the channel to that middle setting. There's roughly 7 inches of travel here. It's going to be a lot more motion. They're going to feel it more. But if they're comfortable at that lowest setting, they should be comfortable at the middle setting. Once they're really showing that they're just super comfortable at that middle setting, then we can move it up, follow that channel all the way to that top setting. Now up here, there is a lot of motion. That's roughly a foot of travel. We're not going to start out there, but it is there to use later on once the puppy has progressed to that point. So that is the Cato plank with the tilt stand in the teeter position. There is one other way that we can use it. So if we take that rod out and set it in the top setting here, I think I'm going to move it this way. The plank has a notch right here that sits on top of that rod. So it looks like that. There we go, locked into place there. When we do it like this, now we have an incline. This is going to be good for back end awareness, for fronts, or even a little puppy that we just want them coming up closer to us. If we want to increase the steepness or the slope here, we could put a Cato board or something underneath the tilt stand and raise it up just a little bit. But most of the time you're going to be able to use it just like this. So this is really an exciting tool for dog training. You have the Cato plank by itself that introduces the puppy to platform training, gets them comfortable with that, and then we can incorporate the tilt stand and really start building confidence in that puppy, getting them used to motion, to impact, to sound. It's a great tool for every puppy. Use it. Send us some videos. We'd love to see how you're incorporating it into your training. Thank you.